So let's look at this question from Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright asks, how do I connect the ultrasonic rangefinder to a pickaxe IC, and how is the pick programmed using Logicator so that a buggy will detect and avoid obstacles? So let's just get rid of that for a moment. The ultrasonic rangefinder, if people haven't seen one, is, just move around here, do a very dodgy little drawing. It's a little board that's got two metal cans on it. One's a transmit device, one's a receive device, and basically that one sends out a message. It hits something, it reflects back, and it gets picked up. So that's what the rangefinder's doing. It'll work on a 5-volt power supply, and it'll detect anything from 3 centimeters up to 3 meters in length. And like I say, we've got the two devices, the transmit and the receive, all on one board. So in terms of connections, the pickaxe module coming out the bottom here, there's 5 pins, and those pins are, there's a 5 volts, and below that we have a not connected pin. There's then a signal pin, and then there's the mode pin, and finally the 0 volts connection. Now there's 2 ways that this could be used. In terms of the mode, we've either got a single pin mode, and that's a very easy to use option, because it basically sorts everything out for you. You've only got one connection, but you do need a newer pickaxe chip to use that. Or there's the dual pin mode, which is you've got full control of the 2 devices, and you've got more backwards compatibility with older devices. So in dual mode, this not connected pin does actually get used, so that's why that's there. So in order to set it into single mode, we just need to take that to 0 volts, and then we don't need to worry about that. Put 5 volts on here, and then we get a signal from it. Now it's actually dead easy to use in Logicator. What you need to do is find yourself the Ultra flowchart option, and that'll give you a box for the ultrasound rangefinder, and all you need to do is set the input pin that you've connected that to, so which pin is it physically connected to on the pick, and then you get a variable out, and you can specify that whether that goes into A, B, C, or whichever variable you want it to, and that will give you the distance in centimeters. Then finally what you need to do is add some logic. So what we're looking at here is if the distance is less than so much, then we need to stop, spin the buggy, and carry on in a different direction. And again, keep waiting until we detect that distance is very close. So very easy to use. It's not something we stock as standard, but it is something that comes from Pickaxe, and we are regularly ordering from Pickaxe. So if people do want to get hold of one of these, all they need to do is ask for them, and we can get them in for you. So coming up on the programme, in a moment, Kevin is going to be talking about sun jars and doing an e-textiles demo. Don't forget, if you have missed anything today, you can watch again next week. And if we don't quite answer your question, don't worry about it. Obviously, we can't go back to it instantly, but if you do let us know, we can return to it as soon as it's practically possible.